Well, hello everyone, and welcome again to Hands Across the Water. No Baz with me this evening. Unfortunately, he's on the sick list, so he won't be here. So it's just myself having a bit of banter with you for a wee bit here. It'll be a shorter show than normal, obviously because I'm on my own, but we'll just have a wee chat about a few things anyway. So first of all, I just wanted to say about the Apprentice Boys Parade in Lisburn. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really enjoyed that. So I did. Um, any is, I'm sure, there's people watching or people who will be watching who were at the parade in Lisburn. It was class. One of the best days we've had in Lisburn for a long, long time. Place was absolutely bunged. Everyone had a great day. And thank you to Alexander's Bar who went and pitched up out there. I brought the kids and stuff as well, and they looked after us the whole day. So put a picture on our socials so you'll see the bar staff. So, well, thank you to them as well for looking after us in the day. And it was a good day for everyone. Rangers chat just a wee bit about all different things. Obviously, the takeover, as the ones across the city have been calling it. It looks like that's going to be happening now. Thank God, we needed it badly. It was good to see Andrew Kavanagh and Leeds chairman Parag Marat. I think I'm saying that right. Outside IBROX, there was a few pictures earlier on a few days ago. You seen a picture outside or inside IBROX with a few cars and stuff, and everyone was excited, hoping it was some good news. It ended up being that way. Um, Hopefully, it gets done pretty soon. It looks like it will be. I can't see why these guys would be coming to Ibrox doing the tours and stuff if things weren't sort of imminent. Especially with the talk of that statement that came out about last week, I think it was as well, that the club sort of put out jointly with the 49ers to see that there's rumours that they were talking and all this stuff. So it's good to see that that's happening because Rangers at the minute have, and anyone watching, we know the crack. Rangers have been terrible for a long, long time. Yes, under Gerrard, won the league. It was good. We've regressed since then. It's been a tough watch. It's been hard for the supporters. We've all backed the team, as we always do at Rangers. We've put our money in. We've done our best. The guys in charge, we know the crack with them. They've got the wrong men in. They've spent the money in the wrong places. And at the end of the day, look at this transfer window, two transfer windows for this season. Really, it was a matter of trying to get players out to bring anybody in. And look at the players we've brought in. They haven't been good enough. Tierney on loan, to be fair, has been pretty good. Apart from that, it's been prospect players who haven't really worked out. The likes of JFD and stuff who's come in hasn't really worked out too well as well. It's yeah, he could maybe eventually, but we need players that are come in and do a job. Hopefully, with these American guys, we can do that. We know we can't spend the money straight away. It's with financial fair play. Hopefully, the rumors of Red Bull and stuff coming in, it means there'll be more flexibility to spend. But I'm sure there'll be some sort of pot of money there for us. With how do we run in Europe and stuff as well, so there will be money there to spend. And hopefully now with the proper people in from the top to bottom, then we can sort of move on. Um, it's given us a bit of hope, I think, as a support. But at the end of the day, it's another dismal season for Rangers. But hopefully, as I say, going into next season, there'll be a bit of excitement. I'm definitely excited. It mightn't happen straight away, but see if we see some sort of, good players coming in next season and positives, something to hang on to, then the support will back them 100%. But the way it's been this season, not good enough, and there has been no hope for Rangers Football Club. There's been no hope for the fans, but hopefully that's changing. So we'll wait and see. It was good to see the young team winning the Glasgow Cup as well. It was good to see Nana back. I don't even want to pronounce his second name because I always get it wrong. But I thought that was a player we maybe wouldn't have seen again. I thought after his injury he'd have went back. I think it was Feyenoord he came from. But listen, fair play. He's still there. He looks like he's come through that injury. It's still going to take a while for him to get into the first team, I would say. But to come into that game, score a goal, and play pretty well. I think he played 45 minutes, so that's a positive. I actually liked him. I thought he was a really good player. It's just a pity, we just have no luck at Rangers. We get good players and then they get injured, and that's just the way it is for us. But hopefully, as I say, from next season, maybe if we can, I would say maybe not get him permanently because look how many players we've done that with before in the past. And again, the injury record and Sterling's another one as well. We get them fit and then they're back out injured. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Get him another loan. If the injury keeps good, then happy days. We've got Cortez there as well. I think we've already got to spend the money on him. Hasn't worked out. He looked pretty lively as well to start till he got that injury, and he hasn't looked the same player. But hopefully, he does do a wee bit better. But as I say, it's good to see everyone joining in. Sniper, I think you were in first there, mate. It was good to see you coming in, mate. I think you were sitting there waiting for us for a while there before we come on live. So thanks for coming in, mate. And it's good to see you catching your first live show. I don't actually know where you're from, Sniper. So if you're still watching, let us know in the comments where you're watching from, mate, or anyone else that's watching at the minute. Let us know where you're watching from. Old Firm game coming up as well on Sunday. I think it's a wee bit more. Yeah, we know the league's over. And we know what our team's like. Another crap performance against St. Mirren, which we were expecting, if we're being honest, guys. There's no point in it. We know what this team does. They put in pitiful performances time and time again, and we've done that again against St. Mirren. As I say, when you go to watch Rangers now, you know yourselves. If you're playing the smaller teams in the league, it's going to be a tough watch. It's anybody's game. They'll have whoever your opposition you're playing at the minute. It doesn't matter if it's Hibs, St. Mirren, Ross County. They're going to have as much chances as us, and it's literally a 50-50 toss-up on who's going to win the game. And then we go into these big games, whether it's Europe or the Old Firm, and we all say to ourselves, well, what do you see in the weekend? We're going to get a tanking, and then the team miraculously puts in a performance. I have no doubt they'll put a performance in at IBROX. I'm not worried about the game at all. I think they will put in a good performance, but that's the problem with this team. They put these performances in, but they can't do it in the bread and butter games that we need them to win, which is going away to Ross County, St. Mirren, Hibs. You go to these players, you win your matches more often than not. That's what wins you titles in this league. Going there and getting draws or clawing back 2-goal deficits all the time, it's not going to be good enough. And this squad's not good enough, and I would say no matter what happens on Sunday, hopefully we win, of course, and everyone has a good day. And then we've got the positivity going into next season. But I don't think it's going to hide what's been the problem for Rangers, and that's been we just haven't been good enough time and time again. But as I say, it's been good to come on. It was just a wee short show, really, just to pop in, because we did say we were coming live. As I say, Barry then decided he's pulled a sick note on me late on here, so I am stuck on myself today. But we're going to try and get another show on Saturday morning. I'm flying to Glasgow Saturday evening for the match, so flying on Saturday, back on the Sunday night. So hopefully all the money spent in the traveling is going to be worth it. But like it always is, to watch the Rangers at the end of the day, that's the main thing. So we love doing. But we'll be checking in with you on Saturday before the big game. On the eve of the big game, we'll get chatting these a wee bit more. Hopefully there's a bit more news about the takeover and stuff. I would say it's in my opinion, done deal. But they might, what they're like at Rangers, they'll maybe wait and see what happens on the result on Sunday, and then maybe give us news after that, because Rangers have done that in the past. We keep bad news or good news until after the result, and then try to G the fans up again. So we might not hear any more before Sunday, but hopefully we'll hear something pretty soon, and then we can all bear our American flags and get excited for the next season. But yeah, so everyone, thanks for joining me for this wee short show. And as I say, we'll be with you again on Saturday, and we'll get another wee show out then. Thanks.